So when you're traveling with just carry-on luggage, packing your toiletries can be a little bit tricky, but I'm gonna help you out. You don't have to be afraid of the 3-ounce/100 milliliter rule anymore. Here's how to pack those toiletries when you're traveling with just a carry-on. So as most of you know, if you choose to travel with just a carry-on bag when you're traveling on an airplane, there is the 3-ounce/100 milliliters rule, which means that any liquids that you take on the plane with you have to be 3 ounces or 100 milliliters or under. So that means you can't take full-size liquids with you. So you're going to want to get these guys. These are refillable travel bottles, which are absolutely brilliant because if you keep buying travel-sized shampoos and conditioners, they can start to really add up and they go really, really fast. So get refillable bottles and don't just get any, make sure you get these ones. In the US, you can get ones that are called GoToobs. Those are really expensive here in the UK, so I just got these ones that are pretty much the same thing. The best part about these is that they have a wide opening so that you can fill them up really easily. And they're really soft, so you can easily squeeze every little last bit of your liquid out. You know how that goes. Just can't get, you have to like stick your finger in and get the rest of it out. You don't have to do that with these, they're amazing. They also have a little suction cup on the back of them so you can just stick them on the wall in the shower or on the mirror in the bathroom and squeeze everything out as you need it. I use the big ones for shampoo, conditioner, and body lotion, and then I have smaller ones for things like facial moisturizer and anything else that I don't need as much for. Get these. I'm telling you, they'll make your life so much easier. If you worry about spilling when it comes to refillable bottles, here's a little trick. If you open up the lid and put a piece of clear plastic wrap over the top of the lid and then screw the lid back on, then you'll have much less of a chance of it spilling. You can always wrap around the extra on the outside as well. Some toiletries you obviously aren't gonna be able to fit into those bottles, so you'll just need to get travel size bottles at the drugstore or the grocery store, which is fine. Some of them aren't terribly expensive. When I travel with just a carry-on, which I'm doing this weekend, which is why I'm making this video, I always take with me dry shampoo so I can kill all the little greasies in my hair after a flight, bar soap because there's no chance of spilling, unlike with liquid soap, hairspray, heat protectant spray, perfume. Advent calendars are really good for sample size perfume. That's where I got all mine from last year. Toothpaste and deodorant. When it comes to toiletries, if there's a non-liquid form of something, I'll take that instead so I don't have to worry about spilling. So instead of taking facial cleanser, take with you face wipes. Just take some out of a pack and put them into a plastic bag, squeeze all the air out, and take those with you instead of having to bring the whole pack or a liquid bottle. When it comes to my makeup, I try to reduce the amount of makeup I bring as much as possible. For liquid and cream products, I only need a really small amount of. I just fill up a contact lens case with enough that I need, and that way I don't have to bring the whole thing with me. As for the rest of my makeup, I always just take the basics. I think that's all you need when you go on a trip. So I bring bronzer, my blush, eyebrow gel, waterproof mascara, tweezers, black eyeshadow, and black liquid liner, my brushes, so I have my concealer brush and my powder brush, an eyelash curler, and then 2 lip colors. I never travel without bold lip colors, so I'll bring either a couple of lipsticks or my Sephora lip creams. So when it comes to packing all my toiletries, to make going through security as easy as possible and also to make repacking at the end of your trip as easy and quick as possible, I separate my toiletries into 2 different bags. In a large clear bag, I put all of my non-liquids into there and include things like my hairbrush, toothbrush, hair ties and hairpins, and my razor. Putting it into a clear bag means that I can see everything that's in the bag, and I like this one because I can just hang it on the back of the door with these handles. Don't forget that all of your liquids need to be under 3 ounces or 100 milliliters, and they also need to go into a separate clear plastic bag. So I take the smaller version of my large plastic bag. They actually come in a set. I'll make sure I'll link the set down below. I put all of my liquids into this clear plastic bag and they stay together for my entire trip. That way, repacking's really easy. I don't have to separate everything. It also means going through security, I'll keep this little bag on an outside pocket or somewhere that's easily accessible so that I don't have to fumble through my bag to pull it out and chuck it in the tray. Another thing to remember is that if you have really limited room in your suitcase, most places that you're gonna be going to, you can just pick up some shampoo and conditioner when you get there. Also, it just means that you have less of a chance of anything spilling all over your bag. I have links to everything that I've just talked about down below in this description box, and I would love to know, what do you struggle with when it comes to traveling with just a carry-on or a hold bag? Let me know down in the comments below. I know it's not the easiest thing in the world, and I don't love doing it, but for short trips like this one I'm going on this weekend, it just doesn't make sense to pay for a checked bag. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I have new travel tip and London advice videos videos that go live every Thursday, and if you subscribe, you will not miss them. So click the button around here to subscribe, and thanks for watching. One of the best things you can do for yourself is to go on a digital detox when you go away, to disconnect from it all, everything that distracts you and that keeps your mind going. By